On a sunny Friday afternoon in September, a Welshman now living in England, Irishman,
I am not Irish,
Cornishman, Northerner and a Southerner all met in a barn. You're expecting a joke, right? Well, here it is. Enjoy.
So let's start from the beginning. The Irishman,
I am not Irish.
alright, Northern Irishman, packs his tools and sets out over a day earlier than the rest. Cheats by taking a ferry across the water, obviously not taking his road trip thing seriously. The next day, the not Irishman stumbles across the notoriously unreliable Northerner, who has in fact come bearing a gift.
So, first person along the convoy has turned up. Daniel. This somehow was jammed in between his fuel lines. I don't know how he got away with that, like in between the pressure and return. I'll put a picture up on the screen to show just how lucky he actually was that it didn't pierce anything, but I don't know where he picked it up. But anyway, sorted now. We have about a 2.5 hour drive now to get down to Exeter, where we're meeting another 3 people if all goes to plan.
During their journey down, the Southerner sets off to see a Welshman about a sheep, or something like that anyway. Oh, breaking news, Derricott is exploring the M5's hard shoulder.
I'm getting fucking excited! It's been probably 10 years since I drove the A303. Oh, what a fucking road! Oh, so much boostings! Yes! Oh, loving it! This is great! Oh, what a day! And yes, I have a massive erection right now, because I've been doing like 20 psi everywhere. Oh!
I'll meet you in the Pizza Hut in Solstice Park. Alright, mate? Strike that. I'll meet you in the Home Bargains. Strike that. Home Bargains is full. KFC, mate. You can't miss me. So fucking excited. I'm like buzzing, even though I know my car's gonna fucking break. I can't wait. I believe I can hear Alex. I can see Alex. There is Alex. Hi, Alex. I'm slowing down and rubbernecking to look at fucking Stonehenge. It's just a bunch of rocks that nobody else needs to see. Twats.
Is that what we're fucking slowing down for? To look at Stonehenge? Blimey. Didn't realise it was that interesting. I've seen it once. It's sort of, that's it really, isn't it? Blimey, it's not that, bunch of rocks.
If you look just in front of you, that's where the fucking pile of shit rocks are. And everyone slows down to look at them, and the side, traffic is moving considerably quicker. Just because people are slowing down to look at this bunch of fucking rocks.
Well, you may call me a cunt if you so please. That I will agree with. But seeing as we're going so slow, yes, I'm also taking pictures of big bunch of rocks in field. The speed camera? Fucking hell! I bet that's never gone off ever because we're always stuck in traffic! I wonder how the Northerner and the Irishman that doesn't admit he's an Irishman are getting along. Last I heard, Derricott was broken down on the side of the M5 or something, so that sounds healthy.
With the Emmets fast approaching, the Cornishman makes a difficult decision to bung some K-seal in his radiator and venture up into Devon. Welcome back. As you can see here, doing a bit of driving. Now, not gonna lie, slightly out of my comfort zone here, because now I'm in Devon. So to a Cornish person, that's not ideal, but it's for a good reason. Currently on my way up to Exeter to meet 4 other idiots with turbocharged Capris, ready for a weekend in Cornwall. So, just done about 20 odd miles, and so far, temperature's perfect, oil pressure's perfect, everything's behaving itself, which is nice. But it wasn't before. This morning, I had to drain the cooling system a few times, run it through with dishwasher tablets and such, because yesterday I found oil on my coolant, which is far from ideal. So I've had to drain it, flush it out, I bypassed the oil cooler just in case it's that, and it hasn't seemed to have come back, I can tell, but it did do 130 miles last weekend, quite slow driving, quite warm, so yeah, not sure yet.
What's a speed camera up there? That was boosting's time.
That went from boosting time to fuck very quick. And yes, I think I may have just put a flat spot on my front right. God fucking love this! I am going to erection! I am going to erection! Here, Alex, dive into the next lay-by. He's fairly quiet. I'm busting for a while.
So, do you still need a piss and to clean your fuel system, or are we all good now?
Nah, still need a piss, mate. Still need to tweak it. And yeah,
I mean, we've only got 25 minutes, not even that, 24, 23 minutes until we're at Exeter. Can you hold it? Or is this a situation where you are a desperate little boy needing to hold his winky?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll see if I can hold it. Worst case scenario. They wouldn't make the seats out of sponge for no reason, would they? You know, this is exactly why they sponge. Yeah, I don't need to pee anymore. I can do it in this car too. Result. No spillage this time. Told you. I'm a fucking expert at peeing in cars. You should have seen my driving instructor's face when I asked him to hold the bottle the first time.
Not only has Derricott been the only one on the hard shoulder so far, he's pushed that boat out further and is the only one to have left with a turbo Capri and arrived with a naturally aspirated one. Congrats, Daniel. With all 5 of us at the same destination for the first time in history, it was time to top up on liquid dinosaurs and start with 60 miles down to beautiful Cornwall.
Thomas, do you fancy tucking in behind Jordan? Because, you know, I'm not to say that you don't care about your paint, but he's smoking a lot and I don't really want mine slaughtered in oil. I don't suppose you fancy sitting behind him for a bit, do you?
En route.
Oh, you fucking handsome devil. I love you. Thank you. Why is it I've done about 250 miles and it's been beautiful sunny weather, and then you go to Cornwall and it looks like it's going to piss it down?
Glad not to be behind Daniel anymore. That drone was, God, Jesus Christ, how can you live with that?
I think Daniel's realised the oil situation there and he's hanging back.
I thought that's a really weird noise my car's making then. That's a bit strange. And then I realised it's Daniel. That's quite a lot of racket that car makes.
Oh, he's gonna fucking regret that.
Now I've got Chris for a dosing of oil.
Just so we're all aware, from the back, it looks cool as fuck. Follow the puff of blue smoke. Follow the puff of blue smoke. Follow the puff of blue smoke.
I can't see. There's that much oil on my windscreen from Jordan's car. My wiper is just smearing it everywhere.
Hey, I've always wondered where they grew those propellers for aeroplanes. This year's crop seems to be coming on nicely. Look at them. Although looking at them closely now, I think they're helicopter rotor blades.
Well, they don't seem to be very good fucking propellers, mate. They're not fucking spinning. They seem a bit shit.
Yeah, they don't spin yet. These only look about 18 months old. Wait till they're fully grown.
Big fucking aeroplane.
Just think how windy it would get when they turn all them fans on though.
There we go, no traffic.
And yet we're still driving like lesbians. What happened there, Thomas? Bit of second gear action and then you all went all sort of snaky wakey.
Do not try and kick the arse end out when your throttle is sticking wide open. Whoops.
That makes sense. I did wonder what happened there, mate.
I went from yeah to Ah! No! No, no, no! Crouch, crouch, no, 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 out! Very fucking quickly.
Yeah, it kind of went from, oh, wicked, let's do a bit of drifting. Bang it out in second gear, nice clutch kick going sideways. Oh, I'm nearly going into Thomas's door. What's he doing over that way for?
And we'd finally made it all back in one piece. Not sure how, but we had. So it was time for the lads to get set up in the workshop, you know, have a look at each other's cars, and then we would venture out some food. Now this wasn't an easy trek, we kind of struggled to book somewhere, but in the end found somewhere that potentially had food, so we set about going in the Range Rover Classic, of course the obvious choice for 5 adults in comfort, and the lads, they thoroughly enjoyed it. Just listen to this, that's great.
Death was definitely a high possibility in that shoebox without brakes.
Yeah.
Don't stick my number plate on because I think it looks very weird without number plate. That's what, yeah.
Well, that covers the first evening and drive down. Why not keep an eye out for part 2, where, as you can see by this picture, things don't quite go to plan. I hope to see you again. Cheers.